Hello and welcome back. In our previous tutorials, we covered left join, right join, and full join. So in this tutorial, we'll talk about the last joining functions, which is the inner join. So inner join is the exact opposite of full join, as I mentioned in the last tutorial. So full join puts everything together, whether common or not, from both datasets into the new dataset. Inner join, on the other hand, only keeps those common data in the new dataset. So to summarize, inner join only returns all of the rows that matches from the both datasets. Let's take a look at the diagram for inner join together to see how inner join works. So as you can see here, we have two datasets, the green dataset, the blue dataset, right? So inner join only keeps ID2 into the final dataset. This is because ID2 is the only commonly presented element in both datasets. So it gets to keep in the final dataset. However, ID1 and ID3 will not be included. Okay, so let's go back to the RStudio and take a look at how inner join will work on the WDI data and the cal data. Just one moment. Okay. Okay, so here, so let's call the inner join on the two datasets first. So as you can see here, the inner data frame we just created should only have the common rows between cal data and WDI data, right? We cannot see this clearly, but the one thing we can do is to call the unroll functions on the three data sets, right? Let's clear the environment and do that again. So as you can see here, the number of rows for the inner data we just created using inner join is less than the number of rows for cal data and WDI data, right? This means that the dataset only keeps those common observations with cal data and WDI data. So we can further confirm our observations by doing a simple math, as you can see here in line 94 and 95. So what we do is that we subtract the number of rows of inner data from cal data and WDI data's sum of rows. We should get the number of rows of full data, right? So as you remember in the last lecture tutorial, so full data joins everything together. However, it also combines rows together, right? So if a row is presented in both datasets, it gets combined into one row. So inner join is the exact opposite of full join, which means it only keeps the common observations, right? So the total number of rows from cal data and WDI data will count the common observations twice. After subtract rows of inner join data from that, which means the rows that are left are the common rows combined into one and the unique rows, right? So from this simple math we did, we can see that inner join only keeps the common rows or the common elements from both datasets, and then throw away the unique elements in each dataset. So this is how inner join acts, which is the entire opposite of the full join. Okay, so at this point, we covered all four types of joining functions that you will need, which are left join, right join, full join, and inner join. So left join and right join are the opposite of each other. Full join and inner join are the opposite of each other. Left join zips the right dataset onto the left dataset. Right join zips the left dataset onto the right dataset. Full join keeps everything together, right? Full joins create a new dataset which include all the observations from both datasets. On the other hand, inner join only keeps those common observations in the new dataset. So in the next lecture, which will be the last lecture tutorial of DM2 joining part, we will talk about how to join without identifiers and what will happen if something went wrong and how to fix it. So I hope you see you in the next lecture tutorial.